Happy Monday, everybody. It's day after the Super Bowl and the day before Valentine's Day. So we had the football biggest day of the year, and tomorrow is love's biggest day of the year, right next to each other. That's quite the year. So have a lot to update. I had an amazing week last week. I'll start off with this. I had to go get my eyes checked. For those of you who don't know, which I'm guessing is the majority of you, when I was a child, I got a disease in my eyes called uveitis. And today, nobody goes blind from uveitis, but I was blind for almost a year because in the mid-'70s, none of the eye doctors knew what uveitis was. And I ended up in Barnes Hospital in St. Louis, the Jewish hospital downtown, on the 7th floor with Dr. Bird, and was part of the research trial that found a cure for uveitis. Nobody goes blind from uveitis anymore. I was not cured because by the time I got there, my symptoms had, this disease turns the fluid in the center of your eye black. So nothing can get through to the back of your eye, so you can't see anything. And by the time we got there, I was already completely blind. So the doctors told my parents, go ahead and enroll me in the blind school in Oklahoma. They wanted to try, and they wanted me to be on their research trial, but they didn't have any hope that they would help me. Their thought was I might be able to help somebody else. So Mom and Dad let me stay. And they were able to clear up my vision enough to where I could see to drive and read and live a normal life. Had 20/80, sometimes 2100, rarely 20/60 vision, but mostly 20/80 vision is about where I was for all these years, from the time I was 10 years old until now. I go to the eye doctor the other day and I'm reading the 20/20 line. The only thing we can figure is that all the meds I'm taking, the natural meds to reduce inflammation and help my body to homeostasis, and somehow all of that has helped clear up the remaining disease that the medicine, the drugs they had me on years ago, was unable to clear. That's the only thing we can come up with. Not even sure that makes sense. Any doctors on here that watch this, if you have an explanation, I'm happy to hear it, because I'm happy I got great vision again. So at any rate, that was the first great thing that happened last week. The second is I added a new doctor to the team. So I'm gonna get off this busy street, go to a side road here. I don't know if those cars are distracting y'all, but they sure are me. So found a doctor who is a functional MD, and turns out shortly before I was diagnosed and landed in the hospital, he was diagnosed with a stomach cancer. I don't remember which kind. Anyway, they gave him 6 months. They gave me 6 months. He, having his MD, understanding what was going on, he went beyond just the traditional, I say traditional, it's not really, the typical treatments, and added a lot of things to his protocol, and he's now cancer-free. So added him to the team the other day as we figure out what treatments we're gonna add to my protocol or change. I'll give you all an update and let you know what we're doing. So that was something exciting from last week as well. The third part was my CEA number came in going down. So the last couple of months, CEA and Signatera, both blood tests, have been rising, and I increased my dosages on my meds to try and combat that, and CEA number came in, and it appears that the increase in the dosages is working. So that was another good thing. It's not that it was really out of control or anything. I mean, I told y'all at the end of December that scan showed some new tumor growth, and we were seeing that in the blood tests. So, you know, it's good to know that at that point in time, the blood tests were accurately reflecting what was happening with the cancer. So now my expectation is the blood tests are still accurately reflecting what's going on with the cancer. So with that being the case, it looks like we've got it on the run again. And hopefully with my new functional doctor, with Dr. Armstrong's help, we'll be able to keep it that way this time and not let it creep back up and surprise us again. So that's all I got. It took me a little longer to say it than I thought it would, but hope you guys are doing great and have a great start to your 2023. I'll be back in a week or two with more updates as we adjust protocols and make changes to keep you guys up to date on what we're doing. So long for now, and we'll talk to you soon. Have a good day.